My gosh, oh my gosh. Wow, I guess we just might not be drawing today, guys. We just might not be drawing. Okay, improvise. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can clear this out. And let me see if I can type some text in here. Okay. Lifetime, I did try to unplug it. Yeah, it didn't work. Lifetime value of customer, LTV. All right. So this is essentially, so let's say that I'm running a funnel, and in the funnel there's a $7 offer, then there's a $49 offer upsell, and then there's a $1,000 offer, right? And then there's a $20,000 offer. Okay, so in the cycle of somebody coming in as a customer, right? Here's what I mean. So if I run a Google ad, all right, and I pay $30 and it gets me one customer, what most people do when they see this is they look at it and they say, I spent $30 and I only got this one $7 sale. All right, I only got one $7 sale. And that shows me that this ad didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. I mean, I'm not going to trade $30 for $7 every time. That doesn't make any sense, right? You guys get that? Just hit the hand raise button if you understand that, like why I would be like, hey, this makes no sense whatsoever. You guys get that? Okay, I know this is a little basic, but again, stick with me. So then what if this Google ad continues, right? So this is person number one, okay? Newbie. Okay, they're a newbie, they're new to the game, they're new to this advertising thing, they don't understand, okay? Now, person number two ends up spending, let's see, 30 times 10. Let's just do, for the sake of ease here, let's just do $300. All right, so $300. And this gets them 10 customers, okay, on the front end, $7 customers, okay? And this is our pro, all right? So they only get one customer, $30. They make a $7 sale, so not great, right? They literally just lost $23. But what this person knows is that from $7 to $49, that converts at a rate, the upsell converts at a rate of 50%, okay? 50%. So half of them. So this person just didn't get enough to get two customers. You got that? They just didn't get enough to get two customers. And then from the $49 offer to the $1,000 offer, let's just say this is a 10% rate. Let's see what happens on these numbers. I don't know if this is going to be a big enough sample, but and then from the 1,000 to 20,000, let's just say it's a 5%, because those are usually going to go down because it's such a big ask. But 10% is not even close to crazy on that. Okay. All right. So so on this one, they get 10 customers here at $7 each, right? So this person is down $23. And then over here, down here, so we had 10 customers at 70, and then that means we're going to have 10 customers here at $49, right? So, or we're going to have 5 of them. So let's just count out these buyers. At $7, we have 10. At $49, we have 5, because that's a 50% conversion rate. And then at 1,000, we're going to have, if this is at, let's put this at 20%, just for the sake of doing it. Okay, so we're going to put this at 20%, which means, and we're going to put this at 10, just to, I think at $1,000 from a $49 offer, that's not crazy. So that means 1 out of every 5 or 20% are going to convert there. So that's 1. And then at the $20,000 level, 0. Because we don't have enough, right? If 10%, we would have to get 10 purchasing at the $1,000 level in order to get, somebody to buy whatever, a mastermind or a big event or something for $20,000, a huge experience package. So if you add it all up, 10 times 7 is 70, 49 times 5 is 245. So 245 plus 70 is 315, $1,315. Okay. So $300 in ad spend. In revenue, which is $1,015 in ROI. Okay, so the moral of the story here is that this individual here, person number 1, the newbie who doesn't really understand how this works, how paid advertising works, and how customer acquisition and lifetime value works, they're going to spend that initial $30 and say, to hell with this. This doesn't make any sense. This person says, okay, look, it's a numbers game, right? There's certain percentages. As long as those percentages work out in general over the span of the next year or 2, I'm going to win, right? And so they end up spending 10 times the amount of money, and they also actually break a profit at some point on that ad spend. Okay, hit the hand raise button if that makes sense to you. Rahul, Melanie, Bill, Kathy, Nadir, Robert, DeWitt, Tiara, Stephanie. Does that make sense? Wendy, that's a new name. Nice to see you, Wendy. Thanks for popping on. Maria, good to see you. So in the grand scheme of things here, this is how you calculate lifetime value, and it's probably the most important figure in an entire business. All right? It's probably the most important figure you could ever know in your business as well. Right? Because even if you're an affiliate, okay, so think about this. Even if you're an affiliate, and let's say that you make 50% on these, okay? So you don't even make 100%. You make 50% on all of these sales, right? So you're going to make $3.50 on this, because if you are an affiliate marketer, you need to calculate this. I mean, this is just as important. Here you're going to make $24.50, and here $500. So 24.50 times 5 is 122.50. 122.50 plus 35 plus 500 is 657.50. So if you followed me there, if you got 50% on all of these sales, so if this isn't your product, if you're not selling your own product, 657. So still, it's $1 in, it's $2 out, right? $300 in, $600 out, 657. So this kind of formulaic calculation, now this is going to be different for everybody, right? So the natural question again from a newbie is, well, what are these conversions? What does this look like? I mean, what does this stuff convert at? Well, so here's the thing is if you go out and you place ads on a billboard with half-naked woman, okay, and then you say, check it out, Bill's affiliate link here.com, right? Whatever your domain name is, check it out. You won't believe your eyes, right? If you put the thing is if you put out a bunch of clickbait like this, then your conversions will suck. You got me? Just type to me in the chat. Why would your conversions suck by doing something like this? Right? Why would the percentage, and what I mean by conversions is the percentage of people who are going to purchase a product once they go to this link, why would that conversion rate in this case just suck? Why would it not be good? Type to me in the chat. I'm curious if you're following with me. Anybody? Wrong topic. It's tricking people into something they don't want. There's no value. The targets, yeah. So it has mostly to do with the fact that you're catching eyeballs and gaining curiosity based on something that has nothing to do with your offer. Okay, people won't be seeing on this, link, whatever you're selling. They're not going to be seeing what is actually on the billboard, right? So you're going to get a ton of clicks, but your conversions will suck. Now, it may be not that egregious, but if somebody is targeting, let's say somebody on Facebook who's interested in, let's see, in planting, in like potting plants or in horticulture or something like that, and you're targeting them for like an online offer, your conversion rates might be less than if you target somebody who's already interested in affiliate marketing, or somebody like Eric Worre or Network Marketing Pro or something like that, where people are already interested in what you have to offer. They're predisposed. Or on Google, something like that, where people are already typing in and searching. Your conversions might be better. You might pay higher per click. It might cost you more on the front end for all those clicks, but they'll convert better. It'll be a better lead. It'll be a better purchaser. Okay. So if you take that, that scenario there and contrast it with doing something like that, like posting an ad on Google that says, let's just say you're selling a course on how to run Facebook ads. You have your own course or something. And you put an ad on Facebook and you target small business owners, and it says, hey, I'm going to teach you exactly how to run ads on Facebook. I have a simple 3-step formula to placing ads on Google or on Facebook for small businesses. Download the PDF right now, right? Those conversion rates will be a lot higher because you're giving them exactly what it is that they're looking for. Okay, just quick hand raise if that all makes sense to you, the difference, the disparity in terms of why those conversions would be better and how the conversion rates of lifetime value can be drastically different. You guys got it? How those conversion rates from one affiliate to the next can be drastically different, even if they're selling the exact same freaking product. Same product, same funnel, same offer. One might convert at 20, one might convert at 2 or less. Okay? All right. Now, if I go over here, and I'm going to switch over my screen here real quick. I'm going to pull open these Google ads that we've been running for my wife. Basically, what we've been doing is we've been running Google ads for my wife's private practice. Okay, she does private practice around gender for adolescents, for kids, and so I wanted to just show a disparity, and I'm not going to pull up anything private or anything, but I'm just going to show kind of cost and average cost per click and things like that, and how I'm measuring those metrics in the Google Ads back office. So this is the Google Ads back office. You can check out campaigns here. You can check out ad groups, and this would have our full list of keywords that I've developed that are being targeted. You can see in the last 4 months, you have about $1,500 worth of ad spend, getting close. All right. And you can see kind of everything, demographics, day and hour. You can even see the exact ad, how it shows up on Google. Likely, if you guys go and try to search that, you won't see the ad because we're only targeting it here in Phoenix, here in Arizona, right? So this isn't something that can be done globally. We don't do chat therapy or anything like that, or she doesn't. I shouldn't say we, but she doesn't do chat therapy or anything like that. So, so in this back office, there's a couple things that are important here that you look at and see. Number one, $4.58 as an average cost per click is really high. All right. And the reason is in most industries where you have things that are high lifetime value, okay, she charges $110 per hour, no insurance, doesn't take insurance, doesn't deal with insurance, $110 an hour, right? So your cost per click on things that have a higher lifetime value are going to be higher. Okay, that's just something to understand. So sometimes people will ask me, well, what's a good cost per click? What should I be aiming for? Well, it just depends on what you're offering. It depends on a lot of different things, honestly. So, so here's what I wanted to show you. So these ads started in about May, towards the end of May. All right. What I want to show you then, I'm going to switch the share over to this little preview screenshot here. Okay. So what this will show, can you guys see this? The insights? Just hit the hand raise button real quick if you can see this. Okay, you guys can see this. Okay. All right, thank you. So this is the projected income this month. That will be a lot higher because right now she just doesn't have people scheduled all the way through the month. It's October 3rd. So people haven't set appointments. They will, come in this weekend and do a session and then book for the next session. So this is only calculating what is currently scheduled right now. So right at this very second, you can see year to date, there's been 11 clients. For last month, there was a total of 10 clients that had booked 25 appointments. Okay. And there was 2860 for the total income that last month. So here's one easy way to calculate your lifetime value, right? You have a number over here that says 5,060. You have 39 appointments and you have 11 total clients. So because this is about a 3 to 4 month sample, that's actually a great sample size. Okay. So all I'm going to do to calculate lifetime value is I'm going to look at 5,060 divided by 11, total revenue divided by total customers. Total revenue divided by total customers. 5060 divided by 11 is 460. Okay, I'm going to type that in. So right here is $460 per client right now. Now, think about this. We also have projected income this month where most of these people, we have 11 total, but there's 9 already scheduled this month, which means, most of these clients are sticking multiple month after month after month after month. So that $460 per client is likely to go up, right? That $460 a client is likely to go up, and there will be kind of a place where that caps off. Maybe most people average 12 sessions. Well, that's $1,300 per client as a lifetime value. So but right now today, we can only calculate what we have today. It's $460 per client. That's the average lifetime value of a client. So if I want to then calculate out how much I can spend to acquire a new customer, cost per acquisition, my CPA must be less than my lifetime value. So this $460 per client is my lifetime value. Okay, that's $460 per client. The CPA, cost per acquisition, let's pop back over here over to Google. Okay, we're back over here in Google. If we've acquired 11 customers and we have spent $1,480, it means I take 1,480 divided by 11. Total cost over all the months is $1,480. Divided by 11, that's $134. $134 is our cost to gain a new client. Okay, so that's the important number. That $1,480 was spent over the last 4 months. So on average, about about $400 to $500 a month. So let me come back here and share this again. Okay. And let me pull open, my text again. Okay. So to wrap this up, cost per acquisition is $134 per client. Lifetime value right now is, what did we say that was? 50, 65, about $460 per. Okay. That means that for every $134 that she spends on ads, she's going to make $460. So here's the thing. Why is her lifetime value so high? Well, number one, it's therapy, right? But think through this, because I want to apply this because a lot of you are affiliate marketers, a lot of you are internet marketers, and you're saying, okay, well, this is just, it's her own business. I mean, it's her own thing. She has to get certified. She has to do all this stuff. And, she puts out these ads. I mean, she literally just put up a website, named her business, got a logo done pretty cheap for less than $1,000 and started launching ads. Okay. Not even 30 years old. Okay. So, there's neither are better. Google ads, Facebook ads, neither of them are actually better. Doesn't matter. It depends on what you're most comfortable with and what, if you're more of like a funny, entertaining marketer, you enjoy having fun, you enjoy kind of entertaining and bringing, kind of a lively, attentive audience, Facebook and Instagram is the place to go. If you're more of like in a service, like let's say air conditioning or something that somebody would type in and actually just say, how do I, whatever, top rated HVAC Phoenix, right? Something like that. So that fits more in the Google side of things. So if the cost per acquisition is $134 per client, the lifetime value is $460. Why is that lifetime value so high? Well, number one, it's therapy. So there is just an intense relationship there where a lot of value is given, a lot of value is received in that. And I think for a lot of times for internet marketers, here's my moral of the story of looking at these numbers and telling you this is, number one, you got to know this. Okay. So number one, if you spend $500 on ads, you got to look at your numbers. And ultimately, if it's like, well, this just isn't working out, then it's not necessarily that the funnel's broke. It's not necessarily that your ads are broke. One thing that you really should look into doing is, how do I give more value? How do I provide and offer more value? And how do I sort of make a bond with these prospective leads, clients, customers? How do I create more loyalty and give them more value to sort of tip the scales to where they want to pay me for something, where they want to buy for something, right? And I mean, this is also the huge benefit of a recurring model, right? So some of you are actually, I think a lot of you are, you advertise or you promote the Marketers Club for Legendary, right? So don't undervalue what that $18 monthly thing can be for you, that paycheck can be. It's only $30, but I mean, think about the take rate on that from our $7 offer to the, from the $7 offer to the Marketers Club offer right now, the take rate is something like, it's somewhere in the range of 30 to 40%. And don't quote me on that because I didn't give an exact number, but it's in that range. Like, it's pretty high. So from somebody who purchases $7 and then says, I want the Marketers Club upsell for $30 a month, that's a pretty high take rate, right? And you're going to make a commission on that every month. So when you start getting these people who are purchasing these things, if you can build sort of a relationship, make sure they get on the webinars, those kinds of things, you turn a 1 month kind of referral client into a 6 month, an 8 month, a 12 month, a 2 year long thing. And suddenly that, that measly little $18 a month thing that you're getting for somebody joining the Marketers Club, if they do it for a year, that's $216. So what if it takes you $216 to get a new client? Well, that's great. Just to get a $7 purchase, that's great. Because over the lifetime value, as long as you're able to do your job and we're able to do ours, you're going to not just break even, you're going to start to make some business blueprint bundle sales as well. So it's just a thought. It's just a thought. Again, I don't even really love to talk about Legendary's affiliate offers and stuff like that on these webinars, mostly because I think what's more valuable than you learning how to sell something really quick is you building a skill set that will make you money over the long term. That's the one thing I did differently. If you don't know my story, I've been around this industry for about 10 years. And when I first got started, could barely get up the courage to do a webinar, could barely get up the courage to even get on video. But I'm not really more gifted. I'm not really more, I don't really have the talent. It's more that I just outlasted everybody else. I just stuck around long enough. I learned the skills. I learned Google. I learned Facebook. I stuck my nose in there when I didn't really know what was going on and just learned as much as humanly possible over and over and over again until I finally figured it out. So, yeah, just a thought. And as you guys are building this out, the CPA and LTV is something, it should be on your desk. It should be around you. It should be all over your mind at all times. It's not everything, okay? So in some cases, like startups, they will, in some rare cases, startups will have a cost per acquisition that is less than their lifetime value, and they'll do this for years. So for instance, and then I'll wrap this up. Uber right now loses millions and millions of dollars. Uber is a massive company and they've still not made in profit a dime. Still not profitable because there's a turning point at which their lifetime value switches, they think and theorize that their lifetime value will grow over their cost to acquire a new client, and they won't have to keep acquiring new clients, and then they can ride on that lifetime value. Okay, so that's not proven. We don't really know. Uber doesn't even know, but that's the theory of why people are still giving them billions of dollars to fund that business. Okay, so anyway, is that helpful? Is that helpful to you guys? That's one thing that this took me 6-7 years to learn in this industry. No one knew it. I think no one really taught it. Most people in this industry don't really teach actual marketing and customer acquisition, and they don't really know how to do it.